And if you're broke and they're broke and in debt, who gonna feed y'all? Where y'all gonna live when rent's due?
Behold, Simmy, life, real life, a thing that we have been denied for far too long.
What's up, guys? Thinking out loud. I was just working on my other channel, Soup.tv, and I came across the video, The Family Tree. Now, I don't really talk about what a family tree should be. I talk about what I believe a family tree should do. Like for one another, how we should pass down information so that the next generation after us doesn't have to go through what we went through or what the person before us went through or the people before us went through, before them, blah, 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 etc., etc. So, this is a recap of that video. It's been a while since I recorded it. I didn't watch it all the way through, but I remember it vividly. At the same time, I remember that emotion that I had when I first started after seeing that car and feeling a certain way about my finances and debt in general. Just money issues, man. Like, money issues are real. Money issues cause people to stress out. Money issues cause people to just, I hate to say this, but give up. Money issues also, in the other sense, change people's lives. And money issues are just real, like really real. So let's talk about what is different now, or what can be changed by all of us. Of course, under the love yourself tent. Now, because I love myself and my family, we, the family and I, my wife and me, decided to take a class at church. Now, I know you heard the word church and you're ready to run away. You're like, oh my God, here we go. That's cool. Run away if you have to. But if you watch this video, you're going to learn something. Or you're going to find the right path to where you need to be. Or where you need to be going. So, the class we took was Financial Peace. FPU, Financial Peace University, by Dave Ramsey. Now, coincidentally, we've had some Dave Ramsey stuff pass us in the past. I've seen his books in hospital gift shops. I'm like, what is this? My wife worked at a gas station and somebody gave her some envelope system. We're like, what is this? And we actually have, I believe it's Financial Peace Revisited. And we were like, what is this? But we never threw it away. We kept it. We thought that it'd make a good bathroom reader. So we kept it around the house, But eventually, being at dialysis and all, I have lots of time on my hands to do stuff while I'm there. I don't have to just sleep through the treatment. But I read the whole book. And then this class came to the church, like advertising it and the announcements. And we're like, okay, sure. And we bought this kit, which I just showed you, this box here. They sell for $100, okay? But at the time, it was a limited time special. They were half off. So we got it half off. We're like, you know what? Half off? Forget it. We're taking this class, man. Because we know all about debt. My medical stuff. We have small amounts of school loans. That is debt. We're making payments on a car. That is also debt. Anyways, so we know that debt is real. We see what it does to people, and we want to know more. We want to get out of debt. We're like, you know what? We're tired of being broke. That's the main reason. We're tired of being broke. I complain a lot. You might not see it, but I complain a lot about not having money. Come on, Chopper. I know you want to be a star. Anyways, I complain about like not having the coolest gear out there for my YouTube, not doing certain events, going to concerts, experiences. I still want to ride a dirt bike or drive a bulldozer type things, And exotics racing is expensive. But anyways, let's get to this class. We get this box. There's a story in every box. The first thing we do when we get to class is we fill out a name tag and we sit down. Next, we go over what to do with this box, right? They say, put a picture of your family so you know who you're doing this for. And that's exactly what we did. Put a picture of our family right here. That way, every time you open this box, which for starters was 9 weeks, a class every Tuesday night, we saw this as soon as we opened the box. So there's no like real excuse to give up because you're doing it for yourself. You have to love yourself. Love yourself in order to make things happen in a good way, good sense. So we like, you know what? We did the picture. We started reading the book. I read the whole book before the class, like I told you, but this one's different. Then 9 weeks we go through each of these steps, and we put the reading and the lectures into use. You should. We did as much as we could. And then every week you turn in your stuff. They did raffles to promote you to stay involved and do things, etc., etc. So I'm gonna go through this box here and let you know what we went through. But only because I believe that everybody should take this class or get this knowledge. You don't even have to take the class, man. You can get this book set and like take it online. You can go to a church class setting like we did, where you're around more people who are going through the same thing and feel more accountable. Or you can keep running up your credit card bill. Life's up to you, man. It's up to you. Anyways, there's this book here, Complete Guide to Money. So the book I read must have been Complete Guide to Money Revisited. We actually didn't read the whole book as this book for the class. We only went through about 10 of the 12 chapters because they were really specific to what we were learning. Other 2 chapters are like it's like extra credit work. This envelope system you're given. This envelope system is about keeping track of your money. On here, there's 2 columns. The first one is why use it. Dave Ramsey's envelope system is a budget saver. It makes using cash super easy and prevents you from spending money you didn't budget or didn't have in the first place. Warning, it will stir up intense emotions. Money does that no matter what. Especially when you ain't got none, man, you are a totally different person. Let these feelings drive your new money habits. Using cash hurts more than swiping plastic. They did say something about that. Like, you feel it when you break 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, you break 100 and then you're like, oh man, I got 20. Jack in the Box, 7-Eleven, Chevron, $15. I just had 100. But when you swipe a card, it's like, overdraft charge. So you feel it more when you have money. You see it. You feel it. You can almost taste it. Anyways, that's part of the plan. Feel the pain and spend less. Get it? Go for it. Next it has how does it work? Decide what areas to pay cash for. This would include categories like food, gas, and so on. Only spend cash. If you're older than me or you're about my age, you already know what it's like to balance a checkbook. It looks similar to this. You put how much you put in, how much you make your buys, you subtract that, and then you have a total of what remains, so you know how much money you have and what you're spending. So that's what this envelope system is about. Then there's the workbook. And this is the specific steps you should take, and it shows you how to do it. I can't do anything but like recommend this class. It's hard to explain everything because there's so much you have to actually experience to get what's going on. I can't just tell you when you go out right now and make things happen in a better way. So if you get a chance to take this class, just take it. So in this class, there's 7 steps getting to financial peace. Some people call it financial freedom, but we call it financial peace because it's more of a sense of well-being, a sense of self. Financial freedom means you're able to do things, but financial peace means you're able to do things, achieve things, you've done things to achieve things, and more. So it's kind of a well-rounded financial freedom. It sounds weird, but let me just explain these 7 steps to you, okay? And they're baby steps. Not just steps, but baby steps. Baby step number 1, save $1,000 in a beginner emergency fund, or $500 if your income's under $20,000 per year. Now, an emergency fund is basically for instances like you catch a flat tire, your battery dies, which ours did as soon as we started an emergency fund. So it was like an awesome experience to do baby step 1 and experience, like I said, having the emergency fund in a case of emergency. Now, emergencies are explained very specifically in this book as emergencies, not it just came up. Like, the party on Tuesday. It came up. Oh, I'll get out my emergency fund. That's not an emergency. An emergency is my kid is sick, she has a stomach flu, and I need Pedialyte. It's an emergency because I don't want my kid to get worse. So I'm going to get that Pedialyte. Or my car battery died. I'm going to have to go get that because I need to make it to work, dialysis, blah, blah, blah. Baby step number 2. Now this one is really big to my wife, I believe. She wants to take this step so seriously, for real. And baby step number 2 is pay off all debt, except the house, using the debt snowball. Now, a debt snowball is when you line up all your debt on a list, up or down, but from biggest to smallest, and you start paying off the smallest. And when you pay off the smallest, you take whatever that bill was, like $3 a month. You take that $3 a month and put it towards the next one. And if the next one is $5 a month, you add that $3 to your $5, and now you're paying how much?
Babe, it's smallest the biggest.
You're paying off $8 a month. And you work your way up to the biggest bill. That $100,000 bill you got from the hospital that time you didn't have an emergency fund or medical insurance, and you had to go get one shot of saline because you were dehydrated. So you work your way up paying your debt with the debt snowball. It's like when you roll a snowball down a hill, it keeps gaining traction on other snow, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches the bottom, and boom, everything's out of its way. Now, baby step number 3. Put 3 to 6 months of expenses in savings. Now, like baby step 1, which is an emergency fund, baby step 3 is a super fully funded emergency fund. That means if you lost your job, if you broke your foot and you could no longer be a pro skateboarder and make money, you have 3 to 6 months of expenses ready to go. Your rent, your bills, your insurance payments for like your car or your medical, all that's paid for. Maybe even food. So you can survive. You don't have to like go through what people went through when the stock market crashed and go crazy in the head, you know? Now, baby step 4. Invest 15% of your household income into Roth IRAs and pre-tax retirement plans. Now, baby step 4, to me seems like it's a little bit of a ways away before I start doing. But I talked to my friend and we started talking about money because I'm taking this class. And he opened up a little bit. Like, we never talked money before because we're just friends. We just talk about what's going on and stuff. But we're adults now, so we can talk about money if it comes up. But he started talking about he's looking into investing. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to send you this book. I need you to read this chapter in order for you to invest smart. Because this book talks about like all the fees and people you pay to help you invest. And they could be ripping you off. But if you have a base knowledge of what's going on, you're less likely to be a loser. Simple as that. But I'm going to send him this book. Hopefully he reads this with his wife and they do it as a family and then explore the other baby steps because it is really detrimental for people to be out of debt and financially peaceful in life because it helps you and the people around you actually. So let's continue on. Baby step number 5. This one they talked about as being weird because some people believe you should do this step before maybe the baby step number 4, which is saving in IRAs, but they had reasons. You take the class, it's clearly explained to you, and you can see why. But let me read it to you right quick. Baby step 5. Save for your child's college education using tax-favored plans. Now, the reason they say that you should do this as baby step 5 and not like 4 or 3 is because you can save for your kid's college all you want, but if this kid goes to college and doesn't get a job, they're going to come living with you. And if you're broke, and they're broke and in debt, who gonna feed y'all? Where y'all gonna live when rent's due? So, there's levels to the game, bro. There's levels to it. And these make sense when you take the class and get deeper into it. Baby step 6. A lot of people in our class and group, they like this one because everybody wants a house. Everybody wants a place to live, but once you get into paying this big money and this interest and all these different finance options, you might not see it, but you are getting butt raped. Excuse my language, but you are getting hurt. Pocket hurt. Pay off the house early. Baby step 6. 30-year mortgage. That's the most common. People talk about it like they know what it is. Why don't they do a 15-year? Because it costs more. But in actuality, it costs more right now. It costs more per month to pay off your house for the 15 years. But for 30 years, they're giving you a discount because it's going to take you longer to pay. But if it's taking you longer to pay and you're paying just a little bit less, when you finally pay off that house in the long run, you've paid off so much more than you thought the house cost. $200,000 house might cost you $400,000, but on a $200,000 house might cost you $2.25. It's math, baby. Baby step number 7. This is why and where the church comes in, the church part. See, we went through 6 baby steps and didn't have much to do with church. So don't let church scare you away. You can church as much as you want. It doesn't bother me. Okay? More or less than me. And I don't church a lot. I'm not like a Bible thumper, you know? Anyways, baby step 7. Build wealth and give. Now, this was the last class about building wealth and giving. And what they said is you have to be a giver with an open hand, not a tight one, because people with tight hands around their money, obviously, they grow cold. Their hearts are hard. The people with open hands are able to give. This is money going out and receive. Since their hands open, money can come in. Money can't go out. Money can't go in either. Simple. So we just solved that. But that's the 7 baby steps, man. I'm still recommending this class. What else comes in here? The book, the workbook, some welcome stuff I just noticed has a bookmark, some stickers. If you take this class, you'll know what this sticker's all about with the gazelle. Cheetah! And then, just the other night, got my diploma for completion. Yeah. The certificate is presented to David Wingard. Soup.tv if you want to know who I am. Personal finance is 80% behavior and 20% head knowledge. By continuing to apply these principles, the baby steps, you have been taught, you will permanently change your life. And that's what I'm here for. That's why I wanted to recap that video, man. I saw it and I was like, yo, I just took this class and I basically predicted my future. Like, I wanted things to change. So I had to take the first step. If I didn't love myself, I would have just continued to regret it being in the position I was and not did anything about it. You gotta, just like my last book I read, Your One Word, you can't just read it, man. You gotta put it into action. And unlike some people, I like to read and put it into action right away. I don't like to read it and then be like, how am I gonna put this into action? Fuck that, man. Let's just do it. That's why I like Nike so much. Their tagline, just do it, has always resonated with me, man. It's like, what do I got to lose? And if I have something to lose, then I'm going to try harder to not lose it. Simple as that. Use your budget forms to determine how much cash goes into each envelope for each month. Now, the budget is quite important. I kind of skipped that because it's not really in the baby steps, but the budget is, there's budget forms in here to show you how to budget. Like in the back of this book, there's lots of forms: home, income source, recatch, pro rata, debt snowball, allocated spending plan. Like, you use these forms and the budget to see where your money is. You see it coming in, you see it going out, so there's no surprise like, where'd all my money go? I just made $3,000 this month. Actually, like 2 days ago, and I'm broke. Now I have to eat top ramen for the next 3 weeks. So, you use those forms as well as the book, this, and other resources they give you and show you how to use. And it makes a change in everyday life. That is if you take it seriously. When you run out of money in an envelope, like the category for food, you're done spending in that category. So you're not allowed to go back to Outback tomorrow because you don't have enough, or you're done. Remember, this is real money. So when it's gone, it's gone. It's not monopoly money. You can't just go grab some more from the bank and flash it on Instagram. When you are broke, you're broke. Don't make no excuse. And the part about being broke with cash is they're teaching you not to depend on credit or plastic in general. You just got to depend on what you made from work or your income and learn how to spend it, man. Learn how to be responsible, be an adult. That's what we are. I mean, nobody in my class was under 21, so we are adults. Keep a running balance of your expenses in the space provided on each envelope. You can also keep receipts in the envelope. Be an adult. Learn how to use your money. Gain good habits for life. Don't wait till you're 72 and a Walmart greeter to be like, oh, I need to get my stuff together. I need to get it together, bro. I need to get my money up. Do that now, bro. I'm 33. By the time I'm in my 70s, I'm trying to be relaxed on the beach, nude, tanning my undercarriage. Like, for real, I'm trying to be chilling. I am not trying to be, let me see your receipt. Thanks for shopping at Walmart. Sorry, Walmart, but you're the perfect example. You just set yourself up for the videos like this. Anyways, what else can I share with you? Dave Ramsey has Facebook. This is our budget, actual pencil writing. We actually put it in motion. And even though the class is over, we're going to continue to use it. Like I was saying, Dave Ramsey has Facebook. I believe he has a podcast and an online show. So you don't have to take this class in class. You can take this class in the comfort of your own home. But what matters most is how serious you take this information and use it in your day-to-day life. I'm talking every hour, minute, second, millisecond, breathing day of your life. You just have to take this knowledge and put it into action. Now, I got this diploma, but that means nothing to me. It's cool. It means nothing. April 9th, she got hers too, of course. It's weird. We love ourselves as much as we love each other. But we plan on taking this course over and over. Maybe not every time it happens, but just so we can continue on this path. She got some phone numbers. I'm not really that social anymore. Like, I don't like to have a bunch of people calling me because I just don't like when the phone rings. It's just like ew. But anyways, we got some numbers with other people at our table in a class and group, whatever. Not to be like super friends, but to have accountability partners. Like, hey, how you doing, man? Are you still on the right path? And that matters. Friendship can grow from that, but to have an accountability partner and be theirs as well, it's like, oh man, somebody's watching me. I gotta do this. I gotta make this happen. I want people to be proud of me, and I want them to be proud of themselves. So having accountability partners is cool because we can easily take this stuff in our diploma and be like, oh, we finished. Ball out. Especially since Black Friday and Christmas is coming. Like I said, this is real life, bro. Real life. Financial Peace University, man. You should do it. I did it. If I could do it, you could do it. I won't keep you too much longer. I got some things to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I got some things to do. I always got something to do. But thanks for watching. I'm just thinking out loud, bro. Hoping somebody hears me. Hoping I can help somebody. Alright, so continue to love yourself and do the things that really matter in life. I'm gonna love myself and do what I gotta do too. But until next time, peace.